All right, you guys, thank you all for tuning in once again to Neilville. And if you're not a part of this community, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed in this channel, honey. We feed you and make you feel good all at the same time. Yes, this channel. Really? Did you just say yes? And yeah. Yeah, that was my husband in the background. He got a little excited. That's all right. We're moving on. But for my ingredients, did I tell y'all I was making a chest pie? See, you messed me up. Okay, we're making a chest pie. One of the first pies I learned to make was egg and chest, and people really love my chest pie. I also have a secret weapon for my pie. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So here we have it. We have our eggs. We have our sugar. We have our butter. We have our vanilla extract. We have our cornmeal. We have our white vinegar. We also have a deep dish pie shell. Not the traditional, but deep dish. And my secret ingredients is my sweetened condensed milk. And we'll talk about that later on in the video. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a sec. All right, you all. So we are back and we are about to get started on our chest pie. This is probably going to be one of the easiest pies you can ever make. It's simple ingredients that you have around the house. Sugar, butter, eggs, you know, just real simple ingredients that you use for this pie. We're starting out with 4 eggs, and we're going to go ahead. Really, for this pie, there's no certain way to put the ingredients. Like, you don't have to cream the butter and the sugar. You just basically kind of putting everything together. I like to start out with putting the liquids together. That was 4 eggs that we whisked. And now this is my secret ingredient, you guys, my sweetened condensed milk. And the reason why I use sweetened condensed milk is because it puts a crust on top of the pie. Now, it does take longer to cook to set up the custard. However, it has it gives you like that sticky note, that sticky chewy with the crust around the edges. And it also creates almost like a candy coating on top. But you'll see once I cook it what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the candy coated crust. And so that is about 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. And we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to add, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of meal, and I'm gonna just set that in the sugar for right now. And we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of white distilled vinegar. Do not do apple cider vinegar, but white distilled, and that kind of helps cut through the sweetness of the pie and kind of give it a little bit of a tangy taste to it. Get that mixed in a little bit. And now, this is, along with our tablespoon of meal, we will have 1.5 cups of sugar that we're going to add to this. And we're going to, and I have 1 stick of melted butter that we're going to incorporate a little bit at a time. I don't want the eggs to cook in here because that butter's still kind of warm. So we're going to get the rest of our butter in here. Guys, we're going to get this mixed around real good. Then we're going to put it in our pie shell. Okay, you guys, we're back, and we have our 9-inch deep dish pie shell, and our custard has been mixed really well. And so now we're just going to add it to our pie shell. And see, now you see why I get a deep dish pie shell instead of the regular traditional. Because some people use 3 eggs. Some people use 2 cups of sugar. I only use 1.5 because I use that condensed milk. So, but I still use 4 eggs. And so I know that my custard is gonna make more than what the traditional pie could hold. So now, guys, we're going to stick this in the oven for 15 minutes on 375. After 15 minutes, we're going to turn it down on 350 for 1 hour. And this pie has to cook a little bit longer because of the sweetened condensed milk that we put in here. It takes longer for it to set. All right, you guys, so we just finished our pie. It was in the oven for an hour. It's not burnt. I know that the top is kind of dark, but it's because of the sweetened condensed milk that we put in this pie. And this is the reason I use it, is because it actually makes like a candy top coating, and then the edges are real chewy. That's what you want when you're making one of these chess pies. So it turned out really well. Now it will, because of the sweetened condensed milk, it will crack as it settles. It was risen, but now you see that it's kind of settling in, and as it settles, it's going to be cracking, but that's okay. That's what makes it good, because that's the coating, the hard kind of top candy coating on top of this chess pie that makes it so delicious and kind of unique from your regular chess pies when you're using that sweetened condensed milk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share this recipe, share this pie on your page, tell your friends, your family, tell them to subscribe. We're trying to build our community. We are now over 600, so we're getting close to our goal to 1,000. So we're excited about that. Thank you all once again for tuning in. You all have a safe and wonderful week, and be blessed.